Pancake, everyone! Did you know that modern high-speed trains in regular operation can reach speeds of up to 350 to 400 kilometers an hour, and as high as up to 560 to 580 during testing? Today we're going to tell you about the top 3 high-speed trains in the world, and also where you can ride on them. Interested? Then let's get started. So why are many countries now striving to produce high-speed trains? Thanks to fast service and high speeds, they are serious competition to other modes of transport, all while maintaining such a property of all trains as a low cost of transportation, with a large volume of passenger traffic. It is worth noting that the desire for speed was manifested by engineers and developers of railway transport at the end of the 19th century. For example, one of the first high-speed trains in England was a transport capable of speeding up to 38 kilometers an hour. Nowadays, despite the priority of air transport in long-distance travel, many trains are able to reach speeds of up to 380 kilometers an hour and even higher. The secret to the success of high-speed trains is that today not only electric propulsion is actively used, but also a magnetic cushion. For the first time, the expressway was opened in 1964 in Japan, where trains could reach speeds of up to 320 kilometers an hour due to improved aerodynamic characteristics, as well as qualitatively new engines and other structural improvements. American engineers, as well as European developers from Spain, France, and Germany, followed a similar development path. Thanks to this, high-speed trains are now actively used in the US and in Europe. Most of the technologies used in high-speed ground transport are similar to standard rail transport technologies. The differences are mainly in high speed, which leads to an increase in such parameters as centrifugal forces, which in turn can cause discomfort to passengers and resistance to movement. Trains have a streamlined shape of the front end and a minimum of protruding parts, and those parts that do protrude, such as current collectors, they're equipped with a special streamlined cover. Additionally, the undercarriage equipment is covered with special shields. As a result, the train becomes less noisy. The mechanical resistance mainly exists in the interaction between the wheel and the rail. Therefore, railroads for such trains are equipped with heavy-duty rails, reinforced concrete sleepers, and ballast. Also, the load from the wheels onto the rails is reduced, and so aluminum alloys and plastic are used as materials to make car bodies. How to slow down a train traveling at such a high speed? High-speed trains are primarily braked by electric brakes, at high speeds by regenerative braking, and at low speeds by rheostat braking. As promised in the beginning, we're about to tell you about the fastest trains in the world. In third place, we have the Shinkansen, which means new highway in Japanese. These Japanese high-speed trains are often referred to as bullets, and there is a good reason for that. The record speed of Shinkansen for conventional lines is 443 kilometers an hour. Record was set in 1996, and on magnetic suspension 581 kilometers an hour, which is the absolute world record for trains. Set in 2003, the first high-speed train in Japan was put into operation back in 1964. Today, Shinkansen express trains consisting of 16 cars cover the distance between Osaka and Tokyo in 2 hours 25 minutes. The train has a peculiar oblong nose, which earned it the nickname Platypus. By the way, Shinkansen trains are not only some of the fastest trains, but also the safest. In 40 years of operation, there have been no major accidents. Second place, the fastest operating magnetic cushion train works in China. This is the Shanghai Maglev. Maglev comes from the abbreviation of 2 words, magnetic levitation. The essence of the technology lies in the mutual action of magnets, whose poles of the same name repel each other. This is how the main problem of rail trains, friction against the surface, is overcome. Visually, the train covers the rail on all sides. The Shanghai Maglev overcomes a 30-kilometer route in 7 minutes and 20 seconds. The maximum speed reaches 430 kilometers an hour, and the Japanese magnetic levitation technology deservedly gets the first place. It is slightly different from the one implemented in China, with levitation being performed with the help of superconducting magnets. In practice, this means greater stability of movement. The appearance of the railroad bed and the design of the train itself have changed. The peculiarity of the technology is its efficiency only at high speeds, which implies that trains have wheel pairs for travel at speeds of less than 100 kilometers an hour. JR Maglev is the fastest train in the world, whose commercial operation is scheduled to start in 2027. Currently, most countries are gradually starting to introduce high-speed electric trains, and scientists are actively discussing the development of magnetic levitation. After all, if the train on a magnetic cushion will run in a vacuum tunnel, it is possible to avoid air resistance. And here, theoretically, the speed of trains can reach an incredible 6,000 to 8,000 kilometers an hour. The possibilities of road transport are far from exhausted, as evidenced by the numerous studies in the field. Every year, dozens of tests are conducted worldwide to improve the design of high-speed trains, many of which end with positive results. In this regard, we can confidently say that in the near future we will see a qualitative improvement in rail transport. Subscribe to the channel so as not to miss new interesting videos. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit us up in the comments. Would you like to ride in a high-speed train? Or maybe you already have such experience. See you soon. Pancake, everyone!